Solid duct. Oh, hello, Andrew here. Hey, how's it going? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Andrew here. Hey. Andrew here. This is Cascade Gaming. Welcome. Alrighty then. Oh, hey, I think I'm live. All right. Bam. Well, how's it going, everybody? This the Dev Diary. Dev Diary. Okay, so, welcome back. Welcome to the Diary. I am Andrew. This is Cat's back at it. And same us. What have we been back at? Pretty good question. One of the things that under the setting up, writing, not a whole lot to it. Still in the early stages, but we are very, very hopeful that we can go ahead and put out something that's pretty awesome.
The universe. Ripples. Those ripples set every life upon its path. But sometimes, a ripple strikes harder than intended and throws destiny itself, of course. One shift of fate, one turn of the cosmos, and the civilization-bearing vessel, the Anya, and all its souls were torn from their expected future. In another reality, they would have slipped safely into their intended universe. Instead, through a quirk of overlapping cosmic forces, they were marked for annihilation and set on a doomed path. To prevent that doom, fate made a wager. The Anya and its people were cast down upon a dying world. There, the descendants of the crew would have 80 generations to find a way to escape. With each generation, doom would rise against them, shortening their lives, eroding their progress, and unleashing a corrosive fog that scours the land. Unless he can be stopped.
So that's the basic intro start that we've been working on, something to kind of tutorialize and really set the stage so that we can tell our story and have our game. The game is a dice rolling dice rolling roguelike narrative game. That's what we're calling it. And that's kind of what we have to set it up. The game itself, the work that we've been doing so far, we've been making more and more progress as a zero budget, you know, hobbyists, I guess you would call us, part-time, after hours game devs. It's a miracle we're getting anything done. At this point, I'm realizing we probably should have gone for something simpler. The scope of what our game is not a fast making thing. It's not going to be done within a year. It's going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. This is how we learn how to scope things. This is how we learn how to manage things. The main thing is that we as a team, we're invested in this idea. We like the idea. We're having fun with it. And we have the energy and the excitement to stay invested. Without that, this doesn't go anywhere. If we're not enjoying what we're doing, if we're not engaged in what we're doing and having fun with it, there is no game that we are making. So just the fact that we have that alone means that pursuing this game, even if it is bigger than I would originally want, is worthwhile, because there's a higher chance that we finish this game because we're invested in it and we all enjoy the idea and enjoy working on it. So if it takes a little bit longer, it takes a little bit longer. That's okay. The actual game itself. So this is what we have so far. Nice little temporary opening scene. Simple game idea, some kind of animated moving opening title screen with some music and a couple buttons. All we want this to do is we want to tell the player, hey, get ready for this experience. This is the mood, tone, feeling of the game going into it. And then you have some choices, continue or get out, you know? But I think this does this pretty good. You have a dice, you have our temporary potential idea for a name. It's big, it's in your face, you know exactly what you're doing. There's only a couple options. Start with tutorial will probably go away and be replaced with an actual options button. So you go in, that opening animation, we want that to happen right about here, so that you'd have that animation, it would dump you here, and then we'd have a pop-up with one of the main characters, Fate, talking to you, the player, explaining what happened from that opening animation, who you are, your job, basically, but a shortened version to get you rolling and playing the game. The way that we have it set up now is you can pick your different combos. There would be dice loaded, and you would roll, and do all that stuff. So those different combos that you can pick, you would do that here. You can pick your dice. So you can pick your dice, fill them in. We want to hook it up so that when you click a dice, you can see its dice faces. That way you know what you're getting, what you're implementing. So, and it will roll your dice. And then right now we're just outputting what that, which dice are rolled. Dayton's already gotten this information is run through a equation, and it outputs a score. And then the outscore is matched against a Doom score, and much like Balatro, the Doom score get bigger, and you are upgrading, getting dice, putting them here, and then getting dice faces and putting them here, and upgrading that dice so that it can get a bigger and higher score. And then you can buy stuff over in the shop, and so you'll be able to buy more dice faces, more expeditions, and other things to help you go through each run. So there'll be a run system, you'll go through it, and then we'll reset back for a new generation. And your goal is to progress, you know, getting better, getting more knowledge to get better, to beat out that score. But not just to beat out the score, but to narratively solve the problem with this community and save them. And that's kind of where we're at with the game. it is still it's still early days. It's weird to say like after 6 months of working on something, we're still early days, but we are. There's still going to be a lot of changes. Um, you know, having sat with this as an art thing for a while, I'm already like need to change, need to change, need to change. The idea is there, the concept's there, but visually this is not it. I think like the wood grain and the black, even like the clouds in the background don't really serve too much of a purpose as far as framing out the scene and setting it. So I have work to do on this, absolutely. Um, but this is about where the game's at. We, uh, we're going for it. So that's about it. Diary. This is a good kind of start to the new year. Good way to kind of frame everything for the new year. Super excited to see what happens and where we go. So, yeah, that's me. That's us. That's Cat's Call Gaming. I am Andrew. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe if you're watching this later on the VOD. And continue to check us out and see if all the stuff that I just explained actually comes together and how it comes together. So thank you so much and have a good one. Bye.